Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that great things that y'all do. Really growing my little channel. I like it. That subscriber count keep going up. Yeah, I like it. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. That's helping me, understand? All right, so today we're going to do a little something like a different, right? Today's what? Today is the 4th, right? Yeah, today's the 4th of June. And tomorrow is a full moon eclipse in Sagittarius, right? Strawberry moon. The moon's been full since yesterday. So you should be feeling that energy by now, that this is great energy, you understand? We're in Gemini season, and this full moon is going to be in Sagittarius. Full moons are about releasing, they're about renewal, they're about refreshing. It's about letting go of things, thought patterns, behaviors, habits that you really can't take into the future with you. A full moon breaks cycles and begin new ones. It's in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a philosophy. It's about philosophy, knowledge, growth, and expansion, right? And Gemini is about information. So with this full moon, we're gathering information about our growth, about our expansion, about new philosophies, thought, schools of thought that will be coming in to take us higher and to take us much further, right? So we're releasing a lot of things that we can't take into our future with us as a collective and individually, right? And this is a full moon eclipse. Now, eclipses are gateways, major gateways. Full moons and new moons are gateways too. Just think of an eclipse, like a full moon eclipse, times 100, right? So this energy is potent for you to release heartbreak, for you to release sadness, for you to release depression, for you to release doubt and fear, which would be very difficult for us right now, given the circumstances on the planet that we're going through, right? However, for those of us who do the work in spite of what is going on, who maintain a air of fearlessness, and we keep our faith high and keep our energies high and keep our thoughts high, you will reap the rewards of the gateway, this portal, this massive portal that is being opened for us to pull in from the unknown, from the unseen, into the known and the seen, right? This is what this energy is all about. And we're in retrograde season. Pluto is in retrograde, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter. Is Neptune in retrograde? No. We're in the pre-shadow for Mercury retrograde. That's why my phone was acting up. It was the hardest thing for me to turn on this phone this morning. It was weird. I should have known. We're in the pre-shadow. This Mercury retrograde is not going to be pleasant for a lot of people. When Mercury goes to retrograde, people start fretting, they go crazy, they're running up and down, back and forth, and all kinds of things. You understand? Don't do that in this energy, because he's not alone in his retrograde this time. It's not just him. Usually it's just him, And when a planet goes retrograde, they say the planet moves backwards. Not necessarily. They are what he does, particularly Mercury. I'm a Virgo, so I'm ruled by Mercury, and my Mercury is in Virgo. So when he goes retrograde, it's really a chill time for them. It's really, he just chill out. He ain't doing shit. He just chilling, you know? So that's what we need to do, is he's reflecting. He's looking back. Each time he goes retrograde, he goes back further and further and further into the dark, into what we call the unknown, right? But Mercury's information and communication, and he's also a magician. So, you know, when he goes direct, he comes back with a force. He's rejuvenated. Excuse me. He's rejuvenated, you know? So that's what happens to us. That's why we have all these drawbacks. You're slipping up on your words. You know, all kind of things happen when Mercury goes retrograde. But what's the most interesting energy that I've been picking up on in these retrogrades is Pluto. Pluto is retrograde right now, and with this eclipse tomorrow night and the full moon tomorrow night and Pluto is retrograde, a whole lot of deep, dark stuff is gonna come up that needs to be released. Since some of you may have been feeling this need to release these deep, dark things that you've been carrying around, I want to say since the harvest moon last year, that harvest moon that happened in Scorpio season last year, you may have been feeling that. This is the apex of that energy, right? Now, what you're feeling right now, all those energies that you're feeling right now, if you don't do the work and release it, or transmute those energies, right, and make them work for you, you're gonna have to revisit it again when Sagittarius season comes, and it will be worse because this is summer. We're still in the spring season. Spring is all about renewal and refreshing, right? It's about welcoming the new. Now, when we go into the dead season, Sagittarius season, the season, winter, it will be more difficult for you to release those things because the planet is asleep. Now she's alive, and you know, she's coming alive even more as we get further into the summer, as we get closer to summer solstice, which is another powerful eclipse. But that eclipse is a new moon, and it's a solar annular eclipse. So this eclipse tomorrow night is compounding with that one. And I think there's another one on July 5th. There's three. Yeah, there's three this season. In this spring summer season, there's three, and they compound each other, right? So what I mean by that is the energy of this one tomorrow night, the one on the summer solstice, which is the 21st, and the one on the 5th, which is a full moon eclipse, right? They compound each other, which means that triple energy that is compounding, you're gonna feel it in the next full moon eclipse, which is in November. Is that Sagittarius season, or is that Scorpio? Scorpio, then Sag. Yeah, Sagittarius season. Y'all gonna be feeling that. It how you feel depends on the work that you do now. What happens, the events that unfold in your life, it is depending on what happens now, what you do now, your thought process about yourself and where you're going now. Okay? All right. So, that being said, let's get into our reading, huh? Let's do intercession first. Angelic beings of the light and dark, of all realms, constellations, galaxies, Only the ones of the highest frequencies of love are called upon and welcomed into this reading and into this space, with the understanding you serve the good of all, and the good of all is what you serve. We thank you for your messages of love, light, and guidance. We give you honor and praise for your service to our highest good. Purify me now as a vessel, making the vision plain to those with ears to hear and eyes to see. We thank you for your protection over this reading, me as a reader, and the hearts and minds of those meant to receive it. Thank you. Tell me, what can we expect from tomorrow night's eclipse, full moon? What is to be expected? What is the message and guidance for us in regards to the moon tomorrow night and the eclipse for the rest of the year and the years to come? Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to get a jump card. Jump card start the reading from the Flowers of the Night Oracle. Okay. First card out. Motivation. Motivation. First card out. Purpose. Bottom of the deck. Sensibility. This is good. This is good. Okay. So with this energy, you're getting the spirit of motivate. Some of you haven't been very motivated. I don't blame you. You know, in this climate, who's motivated? Who? I don't blame you. Okay. But you should be. You should be motivated in this climate here. This is the best. When you're under oppression and all kind of shit is reaching you, that's the best time to be motivated. Yeah, I know. Ain't nobody trying to be motivated when you're depressed and you feel like shit. But you have to pick yourself out of it. That is what motivation is. Motivate yourself out of it. Whatever you have to do. Move. Thank you. Move yourself. Some of you need to exercise. You need to start an exercise regimen. Even if it's just walking around the block a few times, yeah, get that body moving. You know, if you're dancing in your living room, whatever, get your body moving. Okay? In you doing that, it will alleviate a lot of the pain, the fear, the doubt, the pessimism that you feel about what you need to do, about why you are here. It will alleviate a lot of the pessimism about your purpose. It will open up doors for you to get your questions answered about why the hell am I on this planet? Why am I in this shithole? I hear a lot of y'all saying that. I don't know why I'm here. And I can't wait to leave this bitch. I'm with ya. Why you here, baby? You need to fulfill this. You need to fulfill your purpose. This is why all these energies are in retrograde. You got to fulfill your purpose. They're giving us power to do this. To fulfill your reason, your why. Not just the reason why you're on the planet, but why you have the dreams you have. Why you have the skills and talents and abilities that you have. It's all connected to your purpose. And you have to guard the way you feel, really. about being inspired. You have to come into a place of being inspired to fulfill your purpose. So you really got to get moving. You got to get moving on it. A lot of y'all know what you need to do. You got a glimpse of it in your life. You got a glimpse of it somewhere in your life. But you don't know if you can do it. You feel a certain type of way. Oh, I'm too black. Oh, I ain't white. Oh, I ain't Spanish. Whatever. Oh, if I were a woman, maybe. No, you are where you're supposed to be. Right? Because you can springboard from there. Okay? And some of y'all, you feel very deeply. You're very sensitive to these frequencies on the planet. It's affecting you in a way that you feel like, damn, okay. You feel like you're here, but you're not. Some days you feel like you're actually levitating. You feel like you're levitating some days. Damn. Yeah, you feel otherworldly, and then there are days when you're like, you're just a regular earthling. Ooh, very sensitive to this energy here. But it's affecting you in a good way. It's a good thing. To feel like you're levitating means you're being called. If you're walking and you feel like you're actually walking on air, it's because you're being lifted, literally. You're being your ancestors, your spirit team, God, source, creation, universe, whatever, is your heart is light. Things. They're saying that when you feel that, you have a very light heart, and that's a great place to start. Bottom of the deck says, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided by the light. So it goes back to you being motivated to accept the love that's being poured out to you right now. Venus is doing that right now. Venus is pouring out a whole bunch of love on the people who have done the work and those who are doing the work. I'm talking about that inner spiritual work. She's doing that. So you're always guided. Always. Give me 3 cards. Give me 3 cards for the moon tomorrow night. What's the message and guidance for my people? Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You was doing good. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. That's 3. 1 says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear. I'm going to read that again. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. This goes back to what I said about acceptance. Accept your purpose. Because within some of you have been through some real shit that you can't even talk about. But in that darkness, when you're in the remembrance, because this is retrograde, when you're remembering the shit, because there's a whole bunch of stuff coming up right now with, like I said, Pluto in retrograde. It's bringing up the darkness of your past. But like the card says, you witness it, means you're looking at it. You're not experiencing it, you are now a witness to the fuckery that happened to you. So you should call upon the light that you are through intercession, through prayer, through speaking to the divine about the darkness with the light that you are. Everybody have a light, right? And then coming into a place of gratitude, says, thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive the fear. This fear of what? The past, that is keeping you from moving forward, right? Through the eyes of love, through the teacher, through the eyes of the teacher of love. So love is a principal thing. Love is the only energy in the universe that can cure any damn thing. It covers a multitude of sins. So through love, you're able to perceive that you are afraid. Love is high frequency. You use the high frequency that you were created in, to perceive that low energy of fear and call it out. And say, yeah, I see you. Okay? Second card was, I surrender to a power greater than me. Okay? Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Surrender to the power, the greater that is within you, which is your highest self. Surrender to that power. That power will never hurt you. That power will always replenish you, lift you up, lift you out of fear and darkness. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good. So you're releasing what you think you want or what you think you need, and surrendering to the highest good of all involved in the situation, whatever situation it may be. My vibes speak louder than my words. Some of you speak spirituality very well. You speak words of love very well, but your actions don't line up with what you're saying. You talk a good game, but you fumble the ball. Damn. Ooh, that was good, thanks. Talk a good game, but fumble the ball. And people can tell. Because we're all energy and we're all sensitive to vibration. So if you say one thing and do another, that energy is crooked. It's not lining up. It's not alignment. You all out of whack. Come back in alignment. Jupiter will help you do that. Come back in alignment, boo. He'll smack that ass. Back in alignment. That's what he does. That's why he's the big boy. Okay, he keeps everybody in check. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you for the... Is that one? Some of y'all money looking real good. The money looking good, yes. Okay, you're being independent and strong, making your own goddamn money. Even in this time, you're figuring out ways to make money. Thank you. Oh, yes. Umbaras clot. Hallelujah. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Listen, this is the time of the feminine. You're going to see women rise up like never before. You're going to see a breed of women come forth, and you're going to wonder, where the hell have they been all this time? Women of power, high spiritual power, are going to be in power. Let me show you. First card out, Queen of Pentacles. Second card out, the Empress. Third card out, King of Wands. This is what they came here for, these women who I'm talking to. This is what you came here for. You came here, you are the new guard. All these eclipses are change in the guard. They're not just gateways and portals and vortexes. They inflict and enforce change, like serious change for the better. And women are at the forefront of grabbing that energy. I'm talking to some real sorceresses, some real high priestesses, some real empresses. Okay, that get shit done. They get shit done. And you cannot reverse what they've done, because it's what the people want. It's actually what the universe requires and demands. That type of change that will further lift the frequency of the planet and everything in it and around it. Because there are other worlds and realms connected to us, connected to our rise, our ascension. When we rise, so do they. Oh God, hallelujah. The Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. It's going to take work. That's exhausting. Energetic work. I'm not talking about physical work. Physical work is easy. Spiritual and energetic work is way harder. But these women, they're equipped to do it. Like I said, they came here to do that. They came here for that purpose. And you don't need to be afraid for them, because they're well protected. Demons see them and run. Demons run the other way when they see these women, because they know what's up. If you go near her, you're gonna get vaporized. So you keep it running. Oh, I love it. Hallelujah. Next deck is the Earth Magic. Let me get 3 from here, please. Yes, my sisters is doing it for themselves. Hallelujah. Okay. And the men are gonna fall in line. They're not gonna like it at first, because you know we've been under patriarchy for how long? And they're not gonna goddamn like it. The vision, yes, they're carrying the vision of God. They're carrying the vision of the universe. The vision that will get us where we're going. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord. They got the vision for us. It said, where my people have no vision, my people perish for what? Lack of knowledge? Yeah. But you need to have vision. This says autumnal equinox release. What is this? Okay. So these powerful women here that I told you about, there's some powerful sorcerers and magicians and stuff. They're going to be casting spells. They're doing it right now, actually. Casting spells on the collective. You know, when fall comes, autumn, the trees release their leaves. They also release a chemical too. Yeah, they release a chemical. The trees release a chemical in the atmosphere. It's not just they release the leaves. There's a chemical that they release too, that these women know how to harness that chemical. And they use, I don't even want to call it a chemical. It's like an energy. It's an energy that, it's not a chemical. Yeah, it's an energy that they release. These women know how to harness that and use that energy of release from the trees in order to help the collective release the energy of this old world. It helps them release the burden of the old world. Because a lot of people are now starting to realize that everything that we've been told, everything that we've been taught is a lie. And it's very burdensome. So they are doing alchemical work on the collective to release. Just let go of all of that and hold on to what is coming. The new energies that are coming into the planet, right? I need to go and research that. Let me write this down because, sorry, hold on a second. I just need to write down. What's the energies from trees? Sorry, otherwise I'll forget, sorry. I need to do my investigation on what that is. Okay. Give me one more card from this deck. Yeah, definitely. Definitely using the earth to help the earth. Using the earth to help the earth. This is what these women are going to be doing. They are in complete synergy with everything on the planet. These women are real magicians. They're like bomb shit, okay? Bottom of the deck. And they're open. They're very much open to all kinds of powers from everywhere. These women work with demons too. Demons work for them to get us in alignment with where we're going. I want to meet one of these women. Hallelujah. Send them my way. Send one of them my way, please. Thank you. Next deck. We get 3 from Dragon Oracle. Send one of them my way. Thank you. Matter of fact, a lot of the rejuvenation and renewals that you see happening on the planet, the reason why it's been able to happen that quickly is because of these sorceresses, these magicians, these alchemists, alchemists. Is that a word? Yeah, these alchemists. They're doing the work behind the scenes in private. That is why the water and the air and everything has been able to clear up so quickly. Is because not only because, you know, we're not in the air and we're not driving and we're not doing all this other shit, we're not straining and stressing the planet. They knew it was coming. They knew this shit was coming and they were prepared. They were prepared. And because they were prepared, they were able to tap in right away and do what they needed to do. First card out, pure white dragon from Orion. It says, transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So we have to move with integrity from now on. And the reason why we have to release everything that we thought we knew or was taught in this old world is because you have to process the new information. It has to become a part of your DNA now. So once you release this old shit, the new information, the new knowledge of truth will illuminate you. You process that information, it comes to a part of your DNA, you become light. You're recognizable to entities, these entities that are pouring out on the planet. They recognize you as somebody not to be fucked with. They run from you like they run from these sorceresses. They can't eat you. They can't feed off of you. Understand? They cannot feed on you. Go find somewhere else to eat. This restaurant is closed. Thank you. Thank you. Crystal yellow dragon says, opens you to higher learning wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher path. Hold on, please. My brother's calling me. All right, sorry guys. When my brothers call me, I answer. I don't care what I'm doing. So sorry about that. Thank you for, Crystal yellow dragon says, opens you to higher wisdom and learning. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Lord have mercy. Walk the higher spiritual path. Okay, so there's definitely lifting happening, elevation that is happening. So you have to prepare yourself to be expanded so you can receive higher knowledge. That means getting rid of the old. Everything that is an anchor that's weighing you down, you get rid of it. So you can inherit this higher knowledge. Next card is Magenta Dragon. It says, enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. So the higher learning is coming from your soul. It's a soul knowing. Awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Lord have mercy, I already said that. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Didn't I say get prepared? You have to prepare yourself to receive accelerated ascension. This further affirms what I said about the witches. Right? That the reason why the planet was able to recover as quickly as she did is because they were doing accelerated magic. Yeah, they sped up time and then slowed it down. That's what they did. They sped time up for the recovery process and slowed it down for our recovery so we can catch up with the planet. Send me one of these bitches. I need one of them in my life. Send me one of them. Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna keep that to myself. Hey! Water Dragon. It says, helps you flow easily round obstacles. Huh? Aren't we going through a lot of tribulation and trials and oppression right now, like I said, helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ's light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow. What? I thank you. Thank y'all. Okay, so Christ light. Didn't I say that you're a light? Christ light? Listen, I can't make this shit up, okay? Not even if I tried, I could make this shit up. Spirit is amazing. They're amazing. Get to know them. Drop card from the Magical Times deck. Come, let me see what kind of card I'm gonna pull up on them now. Drop cards in the reading. Hi, my people, my people, my people. Fantastic, my people. Fantastic. I like this energy here. Come, make the drop card playing for me, please, and thank you. First one, I actually picked this up in reverse. Am I supposed to keep it in reverse? Yeah, they said to keep it in reverse. It says anticipation, right? But it came in reverse. Let's see why. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on the way. Now, it comes in reverse because we are not anticipating blessings. A great majority of us are not anticipating blessings. All we see is despair at this time. Despair, worry, distress, being broken. We're not in anticipation of anything good. What we are anticipating is not blessings. It's not something wonderful. We don't think something wonderful is happening because we are not tapped into our higher selves. You're not tapped into your soul. You're believing what the news says and not what your soul is trying to express to you. It says change is in the air. You don't see no change. It says open yourself to blessings on the way. You don't see no goddamn blessings on the way, so how you gonna open yourself? That's why I said prepare. You have to become open. Where's that vulnerability card? Where's that card that said vulnerable? Where it is? Be vulnerable to these energies and let it do the work that it needs to. Allow it to work with you and work with it. It ain't a bad thing. Okay. Sanctuaries in the upright. It says, excuse me, embrace the need for solitude. Spiritual work can't be done in a crowd. You need to be by your goddamn self. Your inner sanctuary calls you. What the Ross? Isn't that what I just said? The fuck? Come true, spirit. Renew yourself and thrive. Renew yourself and thrive. Renew yourself to these energies. Allow it to renew you. Use these energies to renew yourself, especially that energy of Pluto in retrograde. Use Pluto energy to destroy what you thought you knew. So you can open yourself up to blessings that are on the way to you. If you don't think blessings are on the way, you're going to receive cursing, boo. Bottom of the deck, energy. It says life force is flowing. Isn't this a sacral? Is it the sacral or the solar plexus that is this color? Open yourself to receive the power from within. Me done to blood clot. Me done. This has been the reading. Me done. My gone, people. My love you. My love you. Be safe out there and keep yourself lifted. Okay? My gone. This energy is too much. My gone.